everyone out there. Greetings. Namaste, sasikal, shlomo aleichem, dobre jin, anyan, aksay, oy, ohayo, shlomo, ni mao, kamsamnida, ubarigani. Let's get it. We got no time to be playing no games, baby. Salam alaikum. Let's do it. People, let me talk to ya. While I'm at work, getting it in, I want to talk to my people, okay? I think that should be okay. I think that should be okay, people. I want to talk to my people. People, I am who I am. I am the weatherman of the universe. I am who I am. I am who I am. I didn't ask for this. It was born with me. I was born with it. I was born to be the one that makes lightning and thunder come out the sky as I cry. I was born. If anything got out of hand and everybody say, well, who was on the planet first? I am the one to show you that the floods can happen, that the earthquakes can happen, that the tornadoes can spin within my belly. I am the one, okay? I don't want to toot my own horn, but I got to. So many people try to make me disappear like I'm not here. Gangsta, let me tell you something. Now listen up, people. What we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about everything that pops to mind. Pops in my melanin mind, that's what we're going to talk about. Whatever things pops up, that's what we're going to talk about. First thing we need to talk about, people, is unity. The only thing that we need to be talking about, people, is strong melanin unity. That's it. Now, a lot of thoughts pop to my mind during the daytime. And one of those thoughts was perfection. Another one of those thoughts was live in the world, but not of the world. Okay? And a few other thoughts always popping in my mind, so we're just gonna talk about it. That's with my boy 13th son, my 13th son. Where you at, boy? Let's spit the bobo. Let's chop up the bobo. Okay. I should have got me a burrito. They closed already. Well, I gotta fast because putting on too much weight, so I gotta make it rain, people. It's gonna be raining a lot. Plus, I gotta flood Halloween because I don't like Halloween. I gotta make it rain real hard on Halloween. I do it every Halloween. I try so hard to make it rain. That's how much I don't like Halloween. Okay? Now, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna put my arms down so I get comfortable like I'm in my king's chair. I'm in my king's chair, baby. Out here talking shit and making grits. Let me tell you something. Ain't got no time to play no game, people. Now listen here, and listen here, and listen here. Now let's talk about living in the world, people, and not of the world, people. Let's just talk about that. What does that mean? What is that concept? What does it mean to live in the world, but not of the world? What does that mean, people? And this is what it means to me. Okay, people? This is what my mind thinks about. First, I have to break down. What is the world? What is the world? What you mean live in the world but not of the world? What is the world? Okay? Now the world I see is full of a whole bunch of fuckery and evil demons and devils and faggots and homosexuals. Okay? That's what I see all over the place. Trying to take over the world. Trying to make the world a homosexual. A bestiality. A doggy banger. Like the bang doggies. Like doggies that bang them from the back. And that's what I see. I see corporations. I see money. I see businesses. I see churches. I see holy temples. What else do I see? I see banks. I guess that's part of corporation. But these are the things that I see, people. And these are the things that are the world. Now, what is not the world? What is not the world, people? Talk to me. What's not the world, people? God, the Most High Mother of the planet, created beings to love and live in harmony with one another. So says the laws of Maya. Right? That's what was created. Right? Now, that is the laws and standards that come with the physical shell and the spirit that was gifted to you for a certain amount of time till you got to bring it back. Bring it back to the house. You played your part. Bring it back. Now let's analyze what you did out there. But bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So, in order for us to live outside of the world, but don't live in the world, we have to live by the laws of nature as though if nothing else existed. There was no building, there was no homes, there was no hospitals, there was no banks, there was no cars, there was nothing. We have to live in that understanding. We cannot give our minds to these situations. We must look at all these situations as work, war. All of it's war. Or we can look at it as just living. You can look at that too, but you want to look at it more on a get your shit together faster and be more aware of what's going on and be more serious about life and about the situation that you were born into these times. Meaning that back in the days you was born into another situation. Now your eyes is open. Now you're in this situation. Now you must deal with this situation a little differently than you would have dealt with the situation 500,000 years ago. Right? This situation right here calls for us to unite by any means necessary. Causes us to put our mind together. Causes us to think exact. Think simple, think small, grow big. We must understand that the most important thing to us, the things that make us us, that was given to us, part of the gift, part of the body, part of the spirit, is your melanin. Now, as you see, the darker the people are, the more they are being attacked all over the planet. So you have to make an oath to oneself, because you can go right and you can go left. You can come with us, or you can say, well, I'm going with them. I'm finna go marry Susie. I'm finna go get with Susie and make a whole nother kind that ain't got nothing to do with what we got to do with. Now they're a whole nother kind. They got a whole nother situation. Because now they're in confusion. They don't know whether to go right or left. They got two different vibrations. One of singing, dancing, vibration and all of this, and the other one of non-singing and dancing, a lot of anger and a lot of theft and a lot of stealing of other people's land. So those two properties are inside of this new child that you have created. And I don't personally think that's a good idea.
Find the spot, KLB.
What did he say?
Well, you tell me on top of his file, so I was waiting for him. Okey-dokey. I drive out on the fill. You're going to get stuck out there. Back in from the road, please.
Okay, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on, people. Let me do this, and then we'll get back to the conversation. Okay, let me drop this first load off real quick.
Oh, that was greasy.
Put some dirt on their face. Let me put some dirt on your face, baby. Hold up. First, you gotta turn on my PTO. Turn that on. Flip that back like that. Now we're ready to rock and roll. The other truck broke down people yesterday. Broke down on me. So we're gonna jump in truck number 2. Let's see what he's saying. Let's see what he wants us to do. I see a truck over there, so I guess I should follow that truck. Got to put on my traction.
Come on, need a push.
Hold up, let me put on my traction. Okay, now we got traction. Driving without no traction. People got to understand your melanin and how important it is to you in the future. That's coming from you. There's a future coming, and you have to be to make a decision whether you want your child to be this or that, these attributes,
Swing
or
wide.
those attributes.
Swing right, wide to the right, follow them tracks, and then go out in front of the dozer up there.
10-4. Who took my microphone down? I had a microphone right there. Who the hell did that? Goddamn cocksuckers. What is important to us? Our melanin. What doesn't our enemy like? Our melanin. What does the enemy don't like about your melanin? That is connected to something that it's not connected to. So it kicks off a vibration that comes from something in the spiritual realm that they are not connected to. Just like when you dance, they say, oh, you got soul. When they dance, we all like this. What the fuck are you doing? What? Are you having a heart attack? So you are different. You have to understand. The question at the end of the day, are you going to love your difference? Are you going to love who you are? Are you going to love where you came from? Or are you going to look around and look at what somebody else got, what they stole, right? And look at all the shit they stole. Look at the knowledge that they have acquired once they have held their foot on your neck, told you couldn't read and all that. Now you're looking at them as superior. Now you want to become like them and one of them. You see what I'm saying? So you have to understand your melanin. Now back to the conversation at hand, which is be in the world but not of the world. So we must not, let me see what else. We must not go out. We must vibe with our tribe. We must not go out and do things that the other people do that has to do with this world. That's robbing, stealing, killing, lying. That is of the other world. That is called someone trying to get ahead. That is called someone trying to get ahead by any means necessary. That is called a demon, a devil. Then you have to get into the definition of what is a demon, what is a devil. Someone who will smile in your face, lie, steal, and cheat, and do whatever to keep you beneath them, on the bottom. Make sure your children doesn't have a growing capacity of knowledge. Make sure they remain stagnant. While they're teaching their calculus and all these higher mathematics, your child is giving up on mathematics and want to be a rap star and want to sell drugs. They want to keep you in that low state of vibration. And you have to understand that and understand that. Let me get out of here and check my tires. See if everything's copacetic. Let me make sure that everything is copacetic. Flashlight, where you at? Oh, I got my thumper. I ain't got my thumper in here. You got a thumper in here? You ain't got no thumper in here, dog. I'll snap the shit out of you. Who goes somewhere without a thumper? Whoever driving this truck, man, they ain't shit. Let me tell you something. I ain't got no thumper in here. What man goes around without a thumper? that was good. And remember, back to what we were saying. What is the devil, people? Sometimes you don't know what the devil is. You can be sleeping with the devil in the house. You don't even know that's the devil. Let me tell you something. The devil is all about money. The devil is not about unity. The devil is about one thing. Everybody say it with me. Divide and conquer. That's what the devil wants to do. The devil wants you to take on the world by yourself with no help. I need a pen, people. What damn pen got around here? I got one in my bag. I lost my keys to my car. That's the thing. So now I gotta go make all new keys and shit. It's horrible, people. I heard people talk about the dark night of the soul. I've been looking at my life like, I wonder when was that? God, I've been like, what point was that? Which part was the dark side of the soul? I done been through all kind of shit. Maybe when I was growing up, I don't know. You have to tell me. Somebody would literally have to tell me, you know, your dark night of the soul was when you was going through woo-woo, and I'd be like, oh yeah? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. Is that all the dark night got? That's it. That wasn't shit. What are you talking about? Can't fuck with a baby gangster. Energize the bunny. I keep on clicking and keep on ticking. Let me tell you something. I'm a warrior. In spirit, mind, body, and soul, baby. So we're gonna clock it in at 9:30. No, we're gonna say 9:20. No, we're gonna say 9:30. 9:25. How about that? 9:25. Hold up. Oh shit, my bad. I put it in the wrong goddamn place. Oh shit. Put all this down here, people. Then we want to get in and we want to talk about perfection, people. We're going to skim on perfection. People say, ain't nobody perfect but God. Only God's perfect. We human. We all going to fall. We ain't going to be perfect. First of all, sometimes this is the way you look at it. Do you exercise? Yes, I exercise. Well, nigga, you perfect at exercising. Do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. Well, nigga, you perfect at not smoking. See what I'm saying? Do y'all work together and love each other? Yep. Well, then you perfect at working together and loving each other. See how simple that is? I don't know if I said it right, but that's where I feel it. It's very simple. Either you working together or you're not. Either you putting your money together and trying to build perfect business and perfect corporations, then or you're not. If you trying to learn about, because the first parts of warfare dealing with economic warfare, meaning that you have to go in and see the laws on how corporations and how things are built and make sure that the same laws apply to you that everyone else is going by too. You don't want somebody to give you certain laws, but all the other corporations is not going by, they going by different laws. You won't know that until you get in the game, people. You got to get in the game before the laws of today change to some other laws. And you know how your enemy like to do. Build some shit, do some shit, and then say that you can't do what they just did to do what they did. Now they make a law that you can't do it. It's legal for you to do this, but bitch, you did it. That's how you created that. Well, you can't do it now. So you see what I'm saying? So you got to get in the game now. And we're going to skim a little bit on reparations. We're going to talk about reparations. But as I talk about reparations, should black people be reparated? Yes. Do you think that black people is in the condition to take in reparations? No. You see what I'm saying? It's a condition. You have to be unified. You have to see the money and have a one-mind situation. When they give you the money, you say, I'm already doing bad, but I'm still cool. It didn't hurt me the way I'm at now. I'm still making it because I am a strong person. I'm still going to make it. I'm still going to get that rent paid and all that stuff that is of the world. What's of the world? Rent? All that shit's of the world. That's not reality. That's a reality that you're forced to live in. Those are slave contracts, rent, light, all that's not of the world. That's when you have defeated the enemy completely. That will disappear. Life will come back to what it was in the beginning. But until you have defeated your opponent, then you must, deal with what you got to deal with. Okay? But reparations, I feel your reparations should be cleaning up yourself. Fuck asking for a handout. Clean up yourself, put your money together, create your own bank, and have people paying their tithes instead of to the church, but to a bank, to a facility that uses the money to buy houses and buy businesses and buy jobs to keep you working. That's what you should do. Now reparations, I can get that for you like, nigga, in 2 weeks. I'll do tornadoes and flood. I'll tear this whole motherfucker up and then make another video and be like, hey, give me the reparations, or I'm gonna keep going. You wanna be under the water? You wanna die today? Give me my money. I can do that and have all y'all reparations. But I'm a wise man. Y'all not listening now. Y'all not doing what you're supposed to do now. You're still eating meat. You still have a dysfunctional household. You still are putting impurities inside of the body. You still are not following the regular laws. So for us to give a bunch of crackheads, a bunch of junkies, a bunch of materialistic with dreams of owning a car, a Lamborghini, with dreams of buying a chain with diamonds in it, to give you reparations would be horrible. What did Chappelle say? You fucking give it right back to him next week. The next step, as soon as you give them reparations, you're going to have 15 rap producers. Everybody going to be a producer. It's going to be videos everywhere. I'm raining, got the back in the back, smoking on the sack, got my reparations back like, whoa, give me more week, whoa. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all ain't going to do nothing positive. You probably don't even open up one legally weed spot. You probably don't open up one legal weed spot. You probably give all the goddamn reparations back to the dispensaries. We have to think upon ourselves now. We have to work with ourselves. We have to go to the bottom and get the tools and the fuse. A dollar is what a dollar does. We have to get the tools and the fuse, put it together, come from the bottom. Show that you're a champion. To where you're doing so good and you look at them and be like, yeah, y'all gave them reparations, you gave them reparations, you gave them reparations. Bitch, we took our reparations. Bitch, we stood up on ourselves. Bitch, what's up, nigga? We don't need that shit, nigga. What? You know what I'm saying? So don't be begging them. Just stand up and know that the power of the future is in your balls, is in your womb, is in these children that you need to give birth to, on a higher level. Don't give birth to the same children when you go to the club and you fucked up and got all this energy in your body. You go home and fuck, oh, I'm pregnant. We don't know where this child came from. We don't know what the fuck's inside of you. We don't know if the motherfucker white or black. We don't know. Why? Because you took in all of this maverick energy and you put it in yourself. And the energy that was inside of you was trying to charge up off of you from your orgasmic explosion. Some of them entities, they don't want to be reborn. They just want to charge their Merkaba up to fly and go to another body. But some of them do want a body. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand these things. And we must build our ground foundation schools. Schools that teach what we know. Because we have to find out, what do we know, people? What do we know? What do we know? How much do we know about all our melanated minds? How to do concrete, how to do this. How much do we know? And is there a school to continue? Not the school to go over there to have to deal with them. The school for ourselves to continue this knowledge on through our children. Is there a school in place to teach this? Is the electrician school for melanated peoples taught by melanated peoples? Because the one who's teaching you wants you to carry on. To have another teacher, that teacher may give you side information and be sitting right and hoping that you don't pass the class. Or someone who really wants you to continue on. Your brother, your teacher, your sister, your father, all of those people are your teachers. They know that you're their child. You see what I'm saying? So it's a whole nother story, people. That looks good, people. That looks pretty good. We're gonna work with that. Now we must be perfect at creating our businesses. We must take our incomes together and make sure that we make the perfect McDonald's with clean, everything is clean up in there. So like when you going into our vegetarian restaurants, it looks just like McDonald's. Our vegetarian fast food, it looks just like McDonald's. But it's blueprinted out perfect to perfection. Is that tile? Is that clothes? Is that clean? Do you have people in here cleaning at a certain? Yeah. Okay, this one's just perfect. Now this is a blueprint that we can move anywhere. We can ship it to Africa. We can ship it over there to Russia. We can ship it and put our businesses all around the world. But we have to develop the perfection. And perfection is what? Getting things done the right way. That's all. Either you're going to do it the right way or the wrong way. That's all perfection is. You do it the right way, it's going to be right. You do it the wrong way and try to pay Jimmy 2 over here $20 or $30 for this refrigerator instead of going to get the top of the line refrigerator that's known, that everyone else that's known to do good. You want to go to the Goodwill and get shit from the Goodwill to put inside of your business. We don't work like that. All our shit clean, all our shit look up to date. Just like everything else you see, up to date. Okay, let's get out of here, people. Let's go get number 2. Number 2, baby. Number 2, baby. We have to be perfect, people. That means we got to do right. We have to focus. We still have to build a military. We still have to build street security. Melanin street security. Your real MPs. Melanin people. Melanin power. Melanin possibility. You have to build this. Because if you don't build it, then it won't be built. If you don't do it, then it won't be done. See the difference between perfect? Either you're going to do it or you not. That's perfection. Either you're going to monitor your children or you're going to let them run loose. Either or. Do or don't. That's what it comes down to, my brothers and sisters. Now we done talked on reparations. Talked a little bit about my concept of perfection. Develop ourselves. We are here now. All the things that we have been through on this earth, we are here now. My brothers and sisters, I want you to get out of living in the world, which is saying that I'm from Compton, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from this, I'm from that. What are we after? What do we own? The earth. Even though that may not be the name, let's roll with it. We are earthlings. Where are you from? I'm from the earth. Well, where was you born at? Well, I was born over there in that area, but I'm from the earth. I'm an earthling. I don't see lines. I don't see division. I see this as whole earth. I don't even let the water divide Africa from America. It's all earth. It's all one landmass connected together. It's all connected to the sun and the moon. You must bring your thoughts back into simplicity. You must bring your thoughts back into simplicity. Stop letting the world take your minds with another person's thoughts. Want them to go. That's not your thoughts. That's someone else's thoughts. We play the game, we're not a part of the game. The game is the world. Now if you look, it just said it's me, you, love each other. We got nature, animals. All of them was born in love. They're a little confused right now, so they're not acting the way they normally acted. The alligators and all of that stuff, they're not acting the way they normally acted because they're going through the same psychological warfare that the physical beings are going through. So the birds are not acting as birds act long time ago. They're doing battle too. They're in a battle just as well as you are. They're in a battle. The only thing brings them back is what they remember. And that is the frequencies of love. The frequencies of a pure heart. The frequencies that lies inside of the melanin man and woman. Where everybody can come close. Everybody can use this love energy. It might not be high in certain other races with less melanin, but they still got it. They still can turn the love vibration on. And the animals all recognize this love vibration. That's what wakes them up. Because they can feel it inside of you. They know and they smell that you don't eat of the flesh. You're living your life, but your life does not consist of killing them in order to survive. Because that's not the way it was in the beginning. You did not have to kill an animal to survive. The food around you was enough. The green, the grass, the trees, the melanin, the fruits. It was enough for for you to maintain a light body and maintain a connection with the higher light, divine gods that guide us all. When you come away from your center, which is your dantian, 2 inches below your navel, when you start to fall away from your center, fall away from a healthy mind, a healthy body that equals a healthy mind and healthy spirit. You fell away from that. You fell into different frequencies of thought. And those different frequencies of thought was from people who destroyed their body because they knew that their body, when in a love vibration, when in a certain state, automatically connects them with who their so-called enemies are. If a religion was a frequency, if a religion was a frequency, and the high religion was love, pure love, the frequency of love, and the religion was that, that would make a religion that is based upon lust, based upon greed, based upon competition, based upon conquering. That would make that religion uncomfortable. And they would have to deal with this love vibration and the people who carry it. Now, if you don't know, there is something inside of the melanin of all bodies, but importantly I speak to the melanin. There is something inside of you that another group of people do not want to come on, do not want to activate. There is something inside of you that they do not want to come on, do not want to activate, and don't want you to know that you possess it inside of yourself. They don't want you to have no information about yourself. Because if you connected with this divine spirit of love within yourself, you will activate and you will see the world totally different. Especially when you learn how to pass this love vibration and this love energy to another being and spread it. They never want you to activate that inside of you. And I'm telling you that eating healthy and getting off of the meat is 50% of the battle won. You are closer to the activation that they don't want to activate inside of your melanin, which is love, healthiness, vibration. Something that will bring you back to the you that was conquered, that was feared upon your enemy. Feared what you can do with the science of light. In terms, you called yourself the Israelites, the Herb-alites. You knew that there was a light inside of you that had to be shut off in order for your enemies to prosper, in order for your enemies to study and be able to think. They had to cut something off in you so they can think and operate. Your job, my job, is to turn these lights back on and live within these vibrations. Unapologetically, as they say. Fearless, as they say. Forget what another person has to say about why I choose to eat this way, why I choose to meditate or pray this way. Why do I do it? It is not of your concern if you're not in contact with nature. If nature hasn't awakened you, that's your problem. Maybe you're under judgment from the nature, from the neterus, from the netters, from the mother gods of the universe, the father gods, or maybe you are under judgment. That's maybe why you can't smell what's cooking. Now, my melanated people out there, we must knock on the doors. You cannot sit and you know that there's a door in front of you that has to be knocked on and then kicked open. You have to attack the doors that's in front of you, that's keeping you from establishing your construction companies, your banks, your insurance companies, your corporations. There are doors set in place. And every day this invisible door is in front of you. And you must get into your spirituality and knock these doors down and create jobs for your family. It is not a coincidence that Denzel, Oprah Winfrey, and all the other so-called wealthy people that holds melanin. It is not a coincidence that there's nothing on the front street about what jobs that they have created. What jobs have they created with their money? Did they invest their money into the opponent's businesses? McDonald's, Coca-Cola, did they invest their money instead of putting their money and creating industry and corporations for people of their own family? Or did they invest, like Michael Jordan, into the jailhouses to incarcerate their brothers and sisters? Now you got to remember, like I said in the last video, if they was to combine all of the jails, all of the prisons, and made one big prison, your eyes will pop up, and that prison will look like what it is, a concentration camp. It would look like what it is. Now, if you don't stand up now, you see how fast technology is moving. They are creating places to put you for your second term of slavery. You must take life seriously. You must unite and reach out for all those who carry melanin. You must put your mind together. You must create a serious melanated street military that protects your people from the evil ones who go onto the courts and cannot be convicted by themselves. They will not convict themselves. So you have to build your own. Your major focus, my brothers and sisters, is your home base. which is the motherland home base, your major focus. Over here, you're learning how to build the actual business in a place of business. You blueprint that business and you ship it home. The whole business, you ship it home and create the chains of your business. Your vegetarian restaurants, your tire shops, you create a chain of businesses and you make a duplicate and send it home. All melanated minds must work together. You must all put your funds together and live as one. You must think outside of the box. You must not do what they want you to do. You must not follow the so-called rules, what they want you to follow. You have to think outside of the box and you must live outside of the box. They say you get married, you have children, you have about 5 children. Now your wife get of age, between work and this and that, your wife can't have no more children no more. She's unhealthy, her body's broke down, and now you're stuck with 5 children. But the man, he still work, he still got sperm. Some of y'all are illiterate and retarded. You want to get your balls clipped like you're a dog or something. You're sick, something's wrong with you. But the men are still available to create more duplicates of himself. And he cannot do it because he is following the rules of someone else's system. Our system is you have a lot of guns, a lot of bombs. We must do what you cannot do, which is give birth multiple times. You cannot do what we can do. You cannot duplicate on the level that pure melanin beings who don't eat meat can duplicate at. So we must strike where you are weak at. We must not eat like the opponent. We must not go to the same places where the opponent goes. We must mingle with each other. We must create something for us. Stop mingling with something that we call the devil. What is the devil? A person that acts as though they don't see melanated people getting killed all over the place. A person that acts as though they don't see someone trying to slide in and conquer your motherland. Someone that acts as though they don't see what you see. That is a devil. Now, if you know that the melanated people sees what you see, knows what you know, feels what you feel, that's what you should be surrounded by. Someone who knows and sees and feels what you feel. Do not surround yourself with people who's acting. Their whole life is an act. It is not true. The acting to get next to your divine energy. Some of you have powerful energy. And that's why you have been put into places like Oprah Winfrey, which is the horse, the kaleidoscope of the mind, 1954. Like Denzel Washington. They need something that is inside of you. You are a great deity. And they put you down to being an actor. Gave you money for acting and you thought that that was something special. You lived your whole life acting. And my question for you is, can you do calculus? Can you build a house from scratch? Do you know electrician work? Can you lay tile? What can you do that has to do with the betterment of your people? What can you help out when it's time for us to build a tractor, a compactor? What can your mind do? The only thing you can do for us is act and star in movies for money. You have to take a deep look at yourself in the mirror. My famous, stupid stars. I want you to look into the mirror and ask yourself, is this all I can do for my people? Am I a warrior? Or am I a Sambo? What am I to my people? Did I do all of this to get away from my people? Did I make this money so I won't be near my people? Did I make a movie about Malcolm X but didn't really believe in Malcolm X? You got to ask yourself these questions, my stupid stars. Your judgment awaits you upon your death or your descension. Most of you won't be ascending, you will be descending. And if you do ascend, you will come back lighter and lighter and lighter till you are who you are, a pale monkey. You will be cast out of the melanin, cast out of heaven. You will become lighter and lighter and lighter until you are no more connected to the melanin of the earth. We will no longer have you front around acting like you're something while your people goes through all of this. While you act like that you can't say nothing about nothing. While you act like you're turning the blind eye to what the situation is. You're acting like you're not a man. You're a boy, just what they called you before. You're a boy toy. And I hope you're not fudge packing. But to all my stupid stars, your judgment awaits you upon your dissension. I hope you got as much out of this life as you possibly can. As we know that you're a part of a greedy spirit and you want more and more and more instead of being selfless for your people, instead of loving life and enjoying life and knowing that I have these talents to bring income to my family, that I can own a little bitty house by the river and be satisfied with owning a little bitty house and owning one car and giving all my money back to my family that is at war. To this day! To this day! You understand what I'm saying? Dante, wow. Keep it up, man. Keep that spirit going. Now let's get together and let's check off what we need to check off. Do we have vegan restaurants blueprinted? Do we got the best restaurant on the planet? I mean, the best meals, the best service, the best. Do we got it? Do we got it blueprinted? Can we move it around? Can we make a chain of them? All right, bam. Now let's move to the next level. Do we got a tire shop? Okay, let's get us some tire shop. Do we got auto mechanics? Let's get us a mechanic shop. Let's blueprint us a Midas. You know what I mean? The Midas touch. Let's blueprint everything. It's too many of y'all not to put $1 up. 1 million people with $1 is enough to blueprint your tire shop. It's enough to blueprint one restaurant. You can do that with $1. So you're really inside of this mind that cannot actually think. But we are asleep, my people. We must wake each other up. The one that's up with one eye open, slap the motherfucker next to you until his eye opens. Tough love has to be put into place. It's ass-kicking time. We don't want no more music that makes our children into thugs. If a thug is not fighting for his people, if a thug is not studying to be a grader, if a thug doesn't know how to type, if a thug is out of shape, then we don't need no more thugs. You understand? We don't need no more thugs. You understand? We need what the enemy does not do and cannot do, which is be pure of all these nasty things, to purify yourself. That is where your enemy cannot go. Into heaven, into a clean body, your enemy cannot go. But it can dwell in a dirty, filthy body and a dirty mind. Your enemy can kick back and relax and make you smoke all of the motherfucking cigarettes that motherfucker needs to stay in your body. And you're listening to all of these people, but you're not listening to the right one. Most of these people are distractions. Most of these people are happy. Most of these people are content with what they have. Most of these people are happy for being in the position that they are in. They don't see nothing wrong with begging this man for jobs. They don't see nothing wrong. They don't see nothing wrong, baby. Not a damn thing. And people are alcoholics, drug heads, they selling dope to their people who they need in this war. Every eye is connected to your eye. Either you can feel the dark side or you can starve the dark side up and open up the light side so the light side of yourself can shine. If you know the dark side is taking you down and has been taking you down for years upon years, from NWA to all this other shit, it's made a bad image for you, and the image stuck. The enemy took your image and posted it in every other country to show you killing yourself. And that's why you have no respect from no one, because you have images of you killing yourself. Now is it up to us to change the past? It's up to us to make different movies, which the enemy will not broadcast. You have to broadcast that movie. You have to take it to other places and show the righteous side of yourself. You have to do that. The enemy would not broadcast nothing good of you. That is up to us. And if you are not willing to fight for the so-called land that they say is yours, Africa for the Africans, if you're not willing to fight and create your parks of Magic Mountain and all these fancy parks and water parks and beautiful utopia, if you're not willing, which it should be easy, because if a dollar over here has more worth than the money over there, meaning that you should be taking the money that is worth more over here and going over there and building. That would be the smart approach to that. You don't have time to be successful. And without time, you cannot be successful. So if you want more time, get your passport, move back home to where you have more time to study. And you don't have to study alone. You bring your English books, you bring your mathematics books, even if you got to start all the way over. You can go out to the villages, teach the children, learn with the children together. Start from your ABC, start all over, and work yourself back up. But bring the children with you. Bring them with you. 2 plus 2 is 4, mathematics, timetables. Bring them with you. Teach them what you know. And learn the language. Teach them the code of this devil language. Teach it to them so they know how to defeat it. They know what words mean, what they sound, what is he saying. They know this. Right now they don't know. But you must go and teach the children to love themselves. Teach them that the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby. Melanin up is our code of honor. We are getting darker, period, dot, dash. We know our enemy's weakness. He cannot stand our darkness. That's why he tried to caramelize us. That's why he tried to dial our melanin down. To dial the sun that's within inside us down so he can live under a cool breeze instead of being burnt and torched by the darkness of the melanin. The pureness of the mind. A body that's in its light stage that does not eat the flesh of animals. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now I'm going to come back after this small break. And we're going to continue on. But I want y'all to understand and understand. We all we got. They know what you see. You see phones, you see gadgets, you see PlayStation 4, you see Xbox, you see all of these things that you have a chance to build for yourself, for your children. They don't want to give you that chance. They don't want you to have time to yourself. They don't want you to be with yourself. They don't want a place on the earth where they cannot get in your melanin and fuck with your mind and send devil thoughts to places where they think you're not at in your body, so your subconscious mind picks it up and you begin to act those thoughts out. But the thoughts are coming from your end of we. Understand that, people. They see the cars. They see what the mind can build. They see what was going on in Egypt living its way out in the future. You are in the future now, but you must Sankofa. You must go back to retrieve what you didn't retrieve when you was crippin', gang banging, relaxing, shooting the breeze, smoking and drinking alcohol. You must go back and retrieve what you need to retrieve. Change yourself. We only got one way, baby. Oh shit, they done put the motherfucker up already. Damn, I didn't know that. Now I gotta go back around. It's okay, but I'll be back. Let's get it. I ain't got time for this shit, okay? Let's get it. Peace, love, and light.